Hey guys, happy Monday. Today is let me not sometimes guys, I'm just November 27th. Had a great productive day today. I had a colleague come out and train with me from South Carolina, so he'll be back with us tomorrow. So guys, something I wanted to talk about today that can definitely help a lot of us, and even from my own experience in life and my own journey, is fear. One thing about fear, we are human beings. Fear is just basically it's an emotion. It's a feeling. All right, and I will say it is okay to be afraid. It's okay to fear. All right, because we are human beings and we're built off feelings. But where fear is not okay is when we let it stop us. When we let fear stop us from changing, from growing, from reaping, okay, um, from prospering, and that's one of the things I had to change in my life is getting over my fears, right? So, guys, yes, it's okay to fear, but it's not okay to allow fear from keeping us from growing, changing. And I'm just going to use a couple things as an example. Like, for example, a lot of people say that, I'm afraid of change. But, guys, the same things that we're afraid of are the same things that will help us, okay, in our life and in our journey. So, like, for example, me, guys, I used to be afraid of spending money, especially when I was down to my last, right? But now that I realize, once I got over my fear, okay, of spending money, and especially spending money in an area where it can help me in my life and my business, that's when I realized that the whole time it wasn't the money, it was me. Because once I got to a point where I wasn't afraid to let go of the money, that's when more money start to come in. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be a relationship. Okay, you might be in a bad relationship, and now you're afraid because of whatever situation you had with your previous relationship. Now that fear is keeping you from exploring new relationships. But guess what, guys? The new relationships is what you need, because the new relationship can put you into a better position. It can put you in a better environment. All right, and even sometimes our environment themselves, sometimes we need to change our environments. But why do a lot of people stay in the same environments? Because of fear. They're afraid of change. This is the things that go through our head. Well, especially, what ifs. A lot of us are what if, what if, especially what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work in my favor? These are the things that we have to stop doing, because that's already putting our mind in a negative state to stay in the same position to keep us from growing. So what I've learned how to do, instead of saying what if it doesn't work, what I say, what if it does work? Okay, what if this opportunity doesn't go my way? What if it does go my way? Okay, what if this new relationship is just like my last one? What if this new relationship is like a new experience? You know what I'm saying? And this is why a lot of us don't change. This is why a lot of us don't grow and elevate, because what we do when we have bad experiences, we build that around our whole future. See what I'm saying? And we let that hold us back. We let it keep us um, in our current circumstances, and keeps us from growing. So I just want to say, man, is that fear, it is something that we have to learn how to overcome, because fear will hold you and it will keep you from growing. It will keep you from exploring new things in your life. See what I'm saying? And I see this all the time, and even in my life. And guys, it's not something you can just stop. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we are of feelings. We are emotional people, but it's something we have to learn how to overcome. Stop letting fear hold us back. See what I'm saying? So I just wanted to spread that message today because I know there's so many people that right now are living in fear. A lot of people are letting fear hold them hostage, keeping them from growing, keeping them from prospering. Because that's the first thing we think when we are in a fearful position and state of mind. What if it's just like the old circumstances? What if it's just like the old relationship? What if it's just like the old environment? But one thing I've realized, what I use other people's circumstances, and especially people that I admire, people who that I just might see they're living a certain way. That's my proof that I don't have to stay this way. See what I'm saying? That's my proof that that if I get out of my own way, I can be in the same position as them. and and now that I look back, and I'm not going to say I wasted a lot of years, because again, it's all a learning process. But I'm glad that I did learn, and I'm glad that I did overcome my fears, because looking back, it's like, wow, no reason why I stayed in the same position for all these years and nothing never changed in my favor. It's because I was afraid. I was afraid. But what was even worse is I let that fear effect hold me down until I got over it. So guys, I just want to say, man, get over your fears. It's something that you can conquer. It's something that you can defeat, and it's going to be a battle. Okay, and I will say certain situations would be a harder battle than others, but if you have the right mindset, and like I say, if you just believe, you'll be surprised of the things that we can accomplish, and not realizing the whole time it's not even the circumstances. Okay, it's not the money, it's not the environment, it's not the relationship, it's us. We have to get out of our own way. All right, guys, see you in the next one.